So I've got a direction to a 7-Eleven, so we're gonna go there. There's a couple cool things about this area, and one that I'd like to talk about is this right here. Let's raise this up just a little bit, just one more, and you'll be able to see there's a really cool spot over there with some great, like Japanese gardens, and these are the kind of houses that people will have. They'll have these incredible, you know, gardens inside that make you feel like, wow, this is something I think, would be in maybe a museum or not a museum, but, someplace you'd go and pay. They exist by themselves because they're important. But in here, they're more casual. Like, a lot of people have gardens like that. Oyama as a district is very similar to what you'd consider a suburb in Japan. It's, very cool, very nice, but not much going on, as well as you can tell with the streets of Akihabara or even Daiba, or any other part of Tokyo like Asakusa where we were. There's a lot of hustle and bustle, there's big highways. In Oyama, very different. It's a working class that either are working here in a lot of like jobs like construction or more routine jobs, or it's people who are just living and they're gone because they commuted to the city to go work. It's one of those places that feels like it's really just trying to be left alone. And you can see that people have, these kind of mindsets where, foreigners are necessary evil, but not really something they're planning around. Most of the menus and restaurants here aren't in English. You really can tell if a place is foreigner friendly if they have a lot of things like an English menu. That's a really good sign. If you can see any signs directed in English. But Oyama's pretty far away from Tokyo. It's about a 2-hour commute. So really anyone here is meant to be here. And it's not really got a lot going on. My favorite thing about Japan, though, so far, as far as like the climate, is the morning. I love morning chill. I think you guys know how much I enjoy morning chill, and the walks that I can do in the morning are just so refreshing that it makes me feel very, very happy to be, opening my day with this. Like a hot day that's muggy. I don't really like. I'm a big fan of. It's crisp, it's cool, I'm covered up, and I'm walking. It's refreshing to me. So it looks like we're making a left here, and we're going to get our coffee. Now, I could have gotten coffee basically anywhere. That's the way Japan works. Every, pretty much every corner, even in cities like this that are that are basically rural or suburban cities, have vending machines that sell hot coffee out of them in cans. It's kind of weird to think about, but that's like a lot of the society and how they operate. This vending machine culture where everything you need isn't a vending machine, and it's not the best quality, but you get used to it because that's what everyone does. But 7-Elevens are still the premier place to actually get your coffee. That's a little bit of a step up in terms of selection and option, and probably freshness than a vending machine. And so that's where we're headed today. And we're actually already here. So that wasn't a very long walk. The other thing is that as much as vending machines are present in Japan, so are 7-Elevens. They're basically everywhere. And this is a cornerstone of the culture. Stopping at the 7-Eleven is extremely common, and it's something that you're going to see a lot of people do if you ever come to Japan. It's something you're going to want to do a lot if you come to Japan. They sell everything here, from really cheap alcohol to really good tea to food that's really meant to be meals. That's much better than the type of stuff you have at a 7-Eleven in America, which is more like junk food or snack food. So let's go get a little bit of coffee. I'll meet you guys back outside. stuff. As you see, a ton of magazines. You can buy gloves if you get cold. It's like $11. There's a neck warmer, which is really good if you're getting cold. Ear bands. Trunks. I haven't seen a blanket yet. That's the one thing I haven't seen. But they have a lot. Pretty much everything that you could want is here. Pins, chargers, batteries. In fact, I need one of these batteries. I need a battery. Do I need? Oh, okay. I need this. This is what I need. It's $4, but well, it's okay. I need this for my big camera, so we'll get this. I hope it works. Now the coffee should be here. So here's the coffee, but is it? No, that's cold. So this is all cold coffee. There's usually a section of hot coffee. These are the beers that I was talking about. Suntory Strong Zero. This thing is a whopping 9%. 9%. Pretty wild stuff. Two of those will get you going. And it's only $1.30. My favorite beer in Japan is Asahi, and either dry or super dry are probably the best tasting versions of it. When you have it on draft, it's extremely good. I wonder, is there hot coffee here? Oh yes, there is. All right. I think I see you. I see there's a lot of different foods, whiskeys. You know, you can buy a whole Jack Daniels, $21. That's pretty standard. That's normal. You can get a bottle of sake for $8. That's normal too. $3.90. That's a little cheaper, but most of these prices are on point with America. A ton of rice, curry. You can buy all that here. Noodles, mix. This is where you get a lot of the noodles. A ton of noodle options and pretty big. People eat these quite regularly. Roast pork pasta. Gyoza. Actually doesn't look that bad. And where I want it to be. I can't decide. This is another cool thing called nigiri, which is like basically rice ball, grilled rice ball. Very cool. I wonder if they have, I didn't think about it, but I wonder if they actually have popular pork. Large pork bud, curry bud, cheese bud. That looks good. Oh, they do. Oh, perfect. Okay, I can get a cup of coffee here. Okay, so I'll do that. Even better. Even better. also say some of the meat looks really good. I'm not hungry now, but if I'm eating, I'll definitely check that out. Some food. I think they have enough of this. Arigato gozaimasu. And one coffee. Coffee, yes. Yes.
いいですよね。これテープでいい？このまま袋いる？はい、618円です。ありがとうございます。
ありがと
はい、
うござい
あ
ます。
りがとうございます。
Have to find it.
はいはい。
あ
600と18ある？はい、620円。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Coffee, bigger?
これ小さいやつ。じゃあ大きい方がいいの？
Okay,
じゃあちょっと
okay,
待ってね。とりあえ
okay.
ずこれはこれで、これ返品して。ちょっ
あ、
と待ってね、返品して。ちょっと待ってね。これを返品して。これ100円とりあえず返すね。
あ、
で、あと大きいやつね。で、150円。
あ、
で、あと150円ね。はい、大丈夫かな。これで OK ね。200円お預かりいたします。
ありがとうございます。
はい、50円のお返しね。
あ、
はい、
ありがとう
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。日本語うまいわね。
あ、
あ、そうだ。それで、ごめん。お金だけもらってます。はい、失礼いたしました。
ありがとうございます。
どうもありがとうございます。
There you go. Man, I could look like Boon Chopper. One of my Paladins players. That's hilarious. So I'll wait to get my coffee. The cool thing about this is no one knows what it is, so no one's like staring at me like I'm doing a lot of craziness. Okay, here's the large 150. Press the button. I'm assuming this is how it works. Hot coffee, and your boy is paid. Hot coffee large. Okay, I was gonna say, you're really gonna drip on me like that.